analysis of customer churn, and if there's anything that can be done to prevent their customers from leaving their shop. Our data is on CSV, comma separated value. Then we imported it into Power BI. For the dashboard, we first of all created our key performance indicators. We have 10,000 total customers. The volume of sales is 100,000. We got volume of sales from purchase frequency multiplied by the total number of transactions. Then with total lifetime value of the customers, we found total of this total lifetime value. So here, when you look at the map, you see that these products, the most frequent category, clothing, electronics, home, sports, they sell their stuff from 4 continents. They don't have any sales from African continent, probably because it's not enlisted. And again, when you look at the regions, you see that most of their customers are from Europe and South America. They have like 1,000, makes up about 25%. North America and Asia makes up about, they have like 2,000 customers, which makes up like 24.5%. The difference is not much from other continents. Then we move over to the retention strategy that they're using. They have 3 retention strategies: discount, email campaign, loyal program. The total sales that they have made from 2020, it tended to peak in 2021. Then 2022, it started going downwards. A lot of customers started leaving. We also look at category of products, the one that sell faster in each continent. When you look at electronics, the most sales come from South America and Asia. Then for clothing, it comes from South America and Asia too. Then for home, it comes from South America. Then for their sports products, sell most of them in Europe from this. Then from the table here, when you look at the volume of sales, they sell more of electronics. The research strategy they use to retain most of their customers is through email campaign for electronics. Then for clothing, you have a loyalty program. For sports, you have discount. That's what we represented here. The highest value is in Q3, and that was electronics in July 2023, and the list was in January 2023. Then we have about 5 filters here that can change depending on the continent you want to look at. If you want to look at Asia, you play around it, it will give you the total number of sales, where the customers are coming from. Then they also have a retention strategy where you can also play around with, and the seasons. They have like 4 seasons: winter, summer, spring, fall. Then when you click on each, it can tell you where the customers are coming from, the time they want to shop from the company, and the preferred purchase time, morning, afternoon, evening, to also show you the one that you have a lot of customers buying from the shop. I will move over to the probability of their customers leaving them. One probability that we have is in ratio. So we converted it to percentage. So this is 50% that you have customers leaving that will not continue their transaction with the company. 50% is a whole lot, and the average lifetime value is 5,032. Then average day before the peak sale is like 730, which is like 2 years plus when you convert it in days. So it's a whole lot. They need to work more on their strategy to retain more customers. Then here, when you look at the churn rate per region, you see that the highest is in Asia. They have probability that 4% of their customers will leave. Then from Europe, you have like 49%, which is a lot lower, not a lot, it's slightly lesser than 51%. And for South America and North America, you have a 50-50. 50% when you have 1,000 clients, and you have the probability that 50% of the clients will leave. To me, it's a whole lot. That means you have like 500 people patronizing you. It's not a good return of investment. Then when you look at the retention strategy, for this retention strategy, they have a loyalty program, email campaign, and discount. It was better in some regions. Like for loyalty program, worked very good. It retained a lot of customers in South America. Email campaign retained a lot of customers in Asia, while a discount retained a lot of customers in Europe. Like I said before, the probability that their customers will leave is higher with email campaign, and it depends on the region. Why loyalty campaign is a bit less, but it also depends on the region. Looking at the slicers here, you can also play around the slicers to understand at what season do they have a lot of customers leaving, at what season do they have a lot of customers patronizing them. With this fall, it's like the churn rate, the probability that people will remain is a bit lesser than other ones. Then you have the purchase time, the time they buy from the store, whether it's afternoon, morning, evening. For a recommendation, they don't have any shop on African continent. So we have the opinion that they should expand their market reach to attract new customers, and then conduct survey, gathering some customers' feedback for insights to understand what their customers want, and also analyze feedback, understanding customers' needs and preference, then review retention strategy to see the one that will keep the customers back, do targeted advertisement, and again see if they can include fast moving consumer goods, because right now it's like a slow moving consumer goods that they have. When you think of electronics, clothing, and the house equipment, sports, it's not what that sells easily. You want to sell often. So are we of the opinion that they will introduce a fast moving consumer goods like beverages, toiletries? Thank you for listening.